train and we're on vacation. And the train tracks go straight into a mountain.
What the fuck?
Like there's like a tunnel, but like no one ended up finishing the tunnel. So the train just crashed into the mountain, but like no one got hurt. Like everyone was like, "Oh, this is a normal occurrence." Everyone gets out, and then there's like a nice hotel. It's like Minecraft, not Minecraft, but it's like built into the mountain. Oh yeah, um, the whole world is like Lego world, but not yet. Right now it's normal, but like later, the entire world becomes like Legos.
Mhm.
Um, so we're all like, "Oh, let's stay at this hotel." And we're like, okay. And then this hotel, it turns out to be part school, like old ass school. I don't know. But so we go into the hotel and we check in, and these rooms are weird. They're all like down one, it's like one hallway. It's like the room itself is the hallway. Like
Oh, okay.
it's one straight hallway that like goes off into rooms. Like say you're in a like an actual hotel.
Mhm.
The room is like the entire floor, but like shrunken down.
Oh, okay.
It was
Wait, so
weird.
it was like, are you saying that it's like
Like
in a hotel
if you
there's a
wanted to
hallway?
go to like for like you had to go through each room to get to like the other room. Like it wasn't like
Oh, okay.
it was like the rooms were the hallway.
Okay. Yes.
Like you know how some schools have like the hallways are split apart and like in order to get to one of them you have to go through a classroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like that, but every room was that. Um, so we're like, okay. So we check in, and I'm like, and then uh, I'm like, there's a weird school down there, and then I go down to the school, and it's like really old, and it's like it. I'm pretty sure it was haunted. I think someone told me it was haunted, and I was like, cool. And so I go in, and there's like a weird ass like not, it wasn't like a river, but it was like an irrigation canal. Hello,
Hello.
hi Doc.
What's good?
It was like an irrigation canal in the tiled floor.
Excuse me?
I'm explaining to Doc. I was explaining to Crimson a dream that I had
Ah,
like a while ago. So,
uh,
and I'm like, and then I look into the little like irrigation canal, and there's like a drowned body, and I'm like, oh no!
such a shame.
I'm like, how long has that been there?
What you guys doing?
We're just talking.
Bye. Well, I'm channel hopping right now, so I might come back. I will see.
Okay. So yeah, so I'm like, oh no, he's dead. But then she was a ghost.
What the f-
And she possessed me or something. I don't know how it worked because I was still in control of like my brain, but I wasn't in control of my body. But at the same time, I was. It was weird. And then, so then we go back outside, and we explore Lego World, and we climb mountains. And it's like this is the world. It's like there was probably a musical number for some reason. And then we go back to the hotel. And then I don't know how this happened, but somehow she got her body back. I don't understand how that worked. And then we slept in the same bed together.
Oh.
But like she
No.
wasn't a zombie now, she was just normal.
Uh-huh.
But I still think she's considered a ghost, so I don't know what to make of it. We didn't do anything. We just slept in the same bed.
Oh,
And
okay.
so now we wake up and we're in jail.
What the fuck?
But the jail? What? Okay, so you want to know what it was? You know those little like things you put in between door frames to keep toddlers out?
Yeah.
That was the jail bars. So we just kind of hopped over it. And then I think I woke up. I think that was it. Most of my dreams end really like abruptly. I don't.
That's okay. It's still a dream. Wait, when you were dreaming it, were you actually scared or are you just like, oh, what's
No, I was kind
this?
of just going along for the
What
ride.
the
I was like, hmm.
Oh no. Okay.
Because like usually in my dreams, I don't really like have any like.
Like,
Okay, lately I've been like really fucking like yesterday I had a dream where I was like this cosmic like peanut butter cheese popcorn shit
what the fuck?
with legs, and I was stuck in like an endless void, and I had legs but they wouldn't work, and I was like this weird popcorn thing. Like I don't know what I was actually supposed to be,
Oh.
but yeah, I couldn't sleep, and I think it was because of that dream. I think that dream kept me awake because every time I fell back asleep, it was back to the popcorn.
It sounded like freaking 10 seconds of a dream.
And no, it was. It didn't do anything. It was just like I'm stuck in a void, and I think I'm popcorn. I don't know what I actually was, but I wasn't like, or I don't know. I don't even know if I was popcorn, but there was popcorn involved. I don't know what, but like there were. It was like a weird popcorn mozzarella stick Rubik's cube. I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of terrifying to think about.
Oh no. That's okay. It is not gonna haunt you in your dreams.
Yeah, I need to stop taking all these fucking. Well, actually, I did stop. But like, since I went to the hospital, I keep having like really fucked up dreams. Lately, I keep having dreams about murdering children.
What the fuck? Oh yeah, I remember you were talking about that earlier. Oh no. That's okay. I like sometimes normally have dreams about like killing people, so it's okay. Well, it's not like it's more
Actually, I
like
don't think I've actually had a dream where I killed a child, but children keep dying.
oh no.
Like there was one where this girl got shot in the face and got blown out a window.
Oh no. Usually the dreams where I have where I actually kill people is when like like I had this one dream where I was like freaking oh yeah, I remember. I was like a little monster. And like
Elmo.
what the fuck?
Fee, fi, fo, fo. I smell a little monster. I think that's what one of the Elmo dolls said.
Oh That's fucked up. But anyways, there was this time where I was like at an airport, and then um there was like a whole group of people, and like this is like a school thingy. And so like
Mhm.
we're on an airport because there was like a group of students of like 150 something people going to like Florida. Yeah, they were going to Florida to visit the Kennedy Space Center. And then like yeah, so I got to the airport because we all meet there at like different times. It wasn't like, oh, we all meet there together.
Mhm.
And then like everyone left without me, and I was the only one in the airport.
Oh
And I was like,
no.
okay, like I'm here on time. But then like in the freaking announcement in the airport, it's like, the airplane heading to Orlando, Florida has now been like they already left, and I was like, what the fuck? I was here on time. And then like you gotta tell me that I'm late. And so then I was just sitting there the whole time. I couldn't go back home because the person who dropped me off just left. And so then I just had to stay there the whole time. Like I had my phone, but then, I don't know, for some dumbass reason I was too lazy to pull it up.
I've been there before.
So I was like, oh, I don't want to do anything. So I guess I just spent my night here at the airport.
Do you know
It's
there's a guy, sorry, but did you know there was a guy who like was like stuck in like this like French airport for like 29 years or some shit because like his
wow.
passport his okay, so he came from, I forget what country it was, but like his passports was stolen, and like as he was like like while he was in the air, the country like became like, I forget what the term is, but like like good countries don't associate with that country anymore. They're like, we don't talk about, we don't they're
Oh
terrorists
yeah.
or some shit. So like he got that. He didn't have passports, and that country was now like not a thing. So he wasn't allowed out of the airport. But so
Oh
he's just
no.
lived in the airport for like years. And like people would give him newspapers and shit, and he'd brush his teeth in the bathroom and
What the
stuff.
fuck?
Hold up,
Did
I
he
had
get
to find
food?
it. I
If
think they
he at
did.
least got food, then that's okay.
Guy who lived in an airport for 18 years. Yeah.
Oh no. Maybe I'll look at it. But anyways,
Okay.
I was in the airport, they left me behind, and I just stayed there for the night and I slept. And then I got woken up by one of the teachers there, and I was like, whoa, what's happening? And then they were like, yeah, we came back from Florida just to get you. And I was like, oh, nice, okay, now we can go back to Florida then. And then, like, yeah, they took me to Florida. And then, when I got to Florida, there was a hotel that we stayed at. And then we were all sleeping because it was like when I got there, it was already nighttime, and then like all the other students were sleeping. And so then I was just sitting like at the railing at like a balcony of a hotel, just like by myself. And like I look around and like there's like a big glowing pool, like outdoor pool, and then there's like a big like shop and everything. There are like a few people outside, but then for some reason, like I took a look around and I just felt like something wasn't right.
Mm-hmm.
And so then uh suddenly like there were like big flashes of lights and like the clouds and everything. And like it wasn't like lightning, because like it wasn't like an instant light. It was more like a vibrant like vroom, 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 that type of.
Mm.
And I was like, what the fuck is going on here? And so then I see people coming out of like the freaking ground and everything. They weren't like zombies, but then they were wearing like very formal and like fancy type of like clothing, and they're all
Oh
clean.
no.
And I was like, what the fuck is happening? And I'm like, okay, uh, and then like I walked around, like I went off the balcony and like I just walked around for a little bit. I was asking these people what they're doing, and then like the people were just like, we're just here to like have some fun. Like we can't do that here like in the daytime because there's always people that like tourists and stuff. And so like, I was like, okay. Well, I mean, like, can't you just like have fun whenever, like with the tourists and stuff? And they're like, nope. And then they didn't give me a reason why. and I was like, okay. So I just went off
No.
to do my business. And then like for some reason, one of
Fucking
them.
no.
And then one of them was like, beware of like a legend going around that there's this like beast monster going around and like killing people or eating people and like taking forms of different people. And then I was like, okay. And
No.
like,
You should have. You should have just been like, no.
I should have. Anyways, um,
No. Why don't you just have fun with the tourists? No. Oh
but anyways, so now I walked around and then like I see like these other like things moving in the dark. Like there was like a little forest edge on the outside of the
no.
fence. And then oh, these freaking like creatures start coming out from the forest. And then like they're rushing towards the other people and like the other people are like they're kind of like they're those type of people that are like wealthy and like fancy, but then when something happens, they're like defenseless and they're so helpless and they have to run away and then they try to fucking use other people as shields and shit.
Oh yeah.
And then when that shit happens, I was like, oh shit, what do I do? And then like I try to run away from the monsters with them, and then like this stupid ass bitch pushes me down. And then these monsters come for me. And I was like, oh shit, what am I gonna do? And then I knew that I was just dead. But then like for some reason the monster didn't kill me.
Oh no.
And then like they just ran past me. And then like for some reason my point of view it wasn't from me anymore. It switched outside from the view. I was in like a camera view while the monsters were running from like right to left. And then while each monster was like crossing by, my body started to like deform and like
Oh
turn
no.
into like a very ugly and like demonic looking creature. And I was like, oh shit. And then my point of view switched back, and I was like, "Oh shit, is this who I am? Am I a monster? Am I supposed to kill everybody?" And then I was like, "Oh shit, yes." Cause like I was trying to get that motherfucker who pushed me down. So then I was running through with the monsters trying to find that ugly ass bastard who pushed me down. He was a fat ass too. So I was running through the hotel and shit trying to find this bastard. So then I had the like super like natural senses where I could like smell like the center of everyone, like see farther and like sharper and stuff. I was like, I can smell fat ass from here. And so I run towards him. There was a long hallway where the monsters are going through, and then there's like dead corpses of like human bodies everywhere too, because the other monsters ate them and stuff. And so then I was
Someone stole
climbing
your
on the
kill.
walls. And then like I found the bastard. And then what I did was that like I grabbed him by like the arm, and then like I stood up, and I think at that time I grew a lot taller. I was like 8 foot, 9 foot tall. I grabbed his ass, I lifted him up. And then I lifted him up even more. I raised him up higher, and I fucking dropped his ass on the fucking floor. And then his body just all over the floor. He was just turning into a jelly. And I was like, doesn't get bitch. I'm trying to fucking leave me to die. And then like
I fucking dropped his ass.
and then like after that I was just like, oh, I killed someone, I might as well just go on a killing spree. And so then I went on a killing spree and I killed everyone. I think I killed all the students that I was on the trip with too. I was like, these
Thanks
students
for
ain't shit.
leaving me.
But yeah, that's my dream. Think that's
Damn, you
it.
remember a lot more about your dreams than I do.
It's because like when I have those type of dreams, it's like I don't know if it's wrong to say this, but it's like I kind of enjoy
Oh no, I
seeing
would too.
myself kill people too.
Well, no, but like I enjoy that shit too. But like usually as soon as I wake up, I forget like like I only
Right.
remember like the last few seconds of my dream. And then like if I don't write it down or something, I forget it. And like usually I go to write it down and like how do I even put that into words?
Oh, I don't know.
Like something will make so much sense in my head, and then I
Yeah.
like go to explain it, and I'm like, the red spiral swirled into.
There was this one meme where it showed like a very cool picture of a dragon, and like it was so like detailed and like very like nicely drawn and stuff. And then at the caption ahead, it was like what I dream about in my dreams versus how I tell it. And then it shows the fucking Google Chrome T-Rex dinosaur game. It's just fucking...
I think I've seen that one.
Oh no. But yeah, that's how I usually freaking think of my stories. Like when I try to tell my stories to someone, they're like, "Oh, okay." Like,
Like usually when I like try to tell like people my dreams, I usually like kind like add stuff in that make it make any sense. Like I usually don't try to do that, but I'm like, this isn't gonna make any sense if I don't like,
explain something else.
yeah.
Yeah, that's how I usually feel too. But yeah, that was good.
Were you here when I said that one dream where like we were in like New York or some shit, and my parents really wanted to go out to this fancy like to a fancy like restaurant to eat, and we were like we had reservations at like the top floor of this like big ass building, and but then like there was like four tornadoes in the area, and like they were like all in like you could see all of them.
Oh no.
And my dad was like, "We shouldn't do this. There's tornadoes near us." And my parents were like, "No, we're going to eat."
Oh no.
That
Damn.
was about all the dream was. We ended up eating, and then like we left, and then like nothing happened. But
I mean, I guess y'all were safe. You didn't get hit by a tornado. Oh no. That's scary though. There's something about tornadoes that just scare me.
when I was younger, I still kind of am, but like I get upset. I am obsessed with like the stupidest shit. Like when I was younger, I used to be obsessed with like tornadoes and whirlpools, just like any spinny thing.
Oh yeah, I was like that too. Like I like a lot of like things that like went in a circle, like a whirlpool and stuff.
Like I had this little like toy thing that I got from like a museum that was legit just a blender.
What the fuck?
Like I'm pretty sure it was just a blender, but it wasn't like it didn't blend anything. It just spiraled water
Oh,
around and it
was
made a
it those like
whirlpool.
big cups and then it has like the little thing at the bottom and then it does
Yeah,
like
yeah,
whirl and like it had water in it?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I got those before. Those are fun actually. They're just nice to look at. For some reason, I was more scared of tornado sirens than the actual tornado.
Tornado sirens.
Yeah, because it's like,
You know what always scares the shit out of me?
what?
You know those fucking things that play on like TV when it's like this is
Oh,
like
yeah, that.
that.
Yeah, those scare the fuck out of me.
No, this was a if this was a national emergency, you would have heard this shit or whatever. And that like every time I'm at my grandparents' house, like my grandfather like has a TV on to like put out
Yeah,
like 'cause, like he needs it to sleep.
yeah.
And like that always plays like late at night and like every time like I'm over there, like I'm sleeping over there, I hear that and I'm like, "Oh God."
It's so. Those things are just so like.
Fucking like trying to fall asleep and then hearing that is like terrifying.
Yeah. I don't know. Those are just scary for some reason. I don't know. Any type of alarm is scary, except for like alarm clocks that you have to wake up with.
I don't know, some alarm clocks are pretty scary.
What's another thing that scares me? Back then, sheep used to scare me. Sheep used to scare me.
Sheep?
Yeah.
Wait, why sheep?
Cause it's like, okay, so there was this movie. It was called Black Sheep. And what it basically is that like sheeps, they go fucking evil and like they go on a fucking killing spree, kill a bunch of fucking people, they bite each other's heads off and everything. And
Wait,
I'm like,
was it like an animated movie or
no,
was
it
it
was
just
like a
real
like live
sheep?
action.
What the fuck?
And like
Was it people in costumes or was it
no, it was like animatronics and stuff like that.
oh
And like I don't know, like even before the freaking like I figured out like I found the movie and stuff, I was still scared of sheep just because of like I don't know, like the way their eyes look at you and stuff is just
Oh yeah.
unsettling. Like you know how like their like pupil iris thing is like sideways and stuff.
Oh fuck, yeah, like you know what's even scarier? Minecraft sheep. Those things are like the opposite of cross-eyed.
I want to see a sheep that has like the lizard eyes, where the iris and
As
pupil
what?
stuff like lizard eyes, where the eyes is like vertical and stuff.
Oh, like cats and shit.
I guess, yeah. I don't know. Sheep still scare me to this day. Whales scare me too.
Well, whales is a general. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, I'm not actually sure if I'm scared
doesn't
of the whale itself or like just
doesn't
being in the open pool of
doesn't I'm
water.
pretty. Oh yeah, that's it. Well, I was trying to remember. I'm like someone like I just heard someone else was like terrified of whales. I think Stevie from Mythical. I forget what video it was, but someone in Good Mythical in the Mythical crew is like terrified of whales.
No. Oh no. I'll probably have to try and find that video. But yeah, I always just imagine myself in like a big, like open body of like water, like an ocean, and like I look down below, and like it's all dark. And then I always keep thinking about like a whale or something like moving up towards me and like opening his mouth. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna get eaten.
Well, like for the most part, you wouldn't be able to go down a whale's throat.
Yeah, I know that because it's like it's a tiny ass throat. But at
Yeah,
the same
did you
time,
watch that video?
yeah, I've seen the video. But then like at the same time, the mouth is still huge. And like I was just like, I don't want to think about that stuff. But I don't know. I think I'm just scared of deep water because I can't swim. I mean, like I think I can swim. I just haven't actually like done it in a while. But